In the last video, we looked at how to index items in a list and how to delete items at a specific index. Now we're going to take that concept a little bit further today. We're going to look at the core list methods, which are going to be appending elements to a list and removing elements from a list, which is different from removing a specific index. And we're going to have a quick look at the Python API. The first method we're going to look at will simply append an element to our list of characters, which I called alpha for alphabet. And to append an element, all you have to do is say alpha dot append and then give it the character you want. So E and then F. So if we print this, if we print alpha, we get the list with the elements E and F. An alternative method to appending is doing the following. It's just appending a list with the character you want in it. So I can say alpha equals alpha, the old list, plus a new list. And this gives the same result. So instead of using the append command, I could also put the E in here. And we still get the desired result. Good. Now, let's suppose we want to remove an element from alpha. How would we do this? We saw in the last video we could use the delete command to do that. However, we needed the index of the element we're trying to remove. Thankfully, there is a method that will tell us the index of the element. For instance, let's get D's index. To do this, say alpha.index and give it the character D. Now let's print our list, and after let's print D index is then D index, like that. So we get D index is 3 because D is at index 3. Remember, it's index 3 and not index 4 because we are 0 based. But now that we have the index, we can remove the character at that index. So delete alpha D's index. If we print the list, now we no longer have D in our list because we were able to pull out its index and remove it from the list. Very good. Now, that was a little bit complicated for removing something from a list. Wouldn't it be nice if we could do both at the same time? Yes, and we can do that using the built-in remove command. So remove, give it a value. Suppose I want to remove C. I'm going to print alpha so we can see the updated list. And that removed the character C. So internally, all a remove is doing is these two steps. It's getting its index and it's removing it from the list. But it's a lot simpler. Now there are a few other list methods we could have a look at. So let's open the Python API to have a look at them. So right now I'm on the Python docs at this URL. And these are the methods associated with lists. So we have already had a look at append, remove, and index, but there are a ton more. Feel free to play around with these for the time being, and we will get to them in the next video. In this video, we looked at how to remove elements from a list, how to append elements in a list, and had a brief look at the Python API. In the next video, we're going to look at advanced list methods.